The following game is being played with History Maker Baseball Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2022, all rights reserved. If you would like to order a copy of History Maker Baseball Express, or if you would like to check out the other products offered from Play Games, please click on the link provided in the description box below.
Welcome to Fenway Park and to the channel for game 2 of this best of 5 game set, with the 2022 Red Sox currently leading this Gauntlet Challenge, or excuse me, leading this series, I should say, by winning game 1 last just a few short moments ago by a final of 7-6 in 10 innings, as we get set for the second game of the series between these two teams. Your pitching matchup for this game will be Nathan Eovaldi for the 2022 Red Sox, and he will be opposed by Urban Shocker going for the 1927 Yankees. And lineups will be exchanged at home plate between the two managers and the umps. And we're ready to play ball here at Fenway Park for game 2 of this best of 5 game set. 355. 355 is Eovaldi a star pitcher? No, he is not. Is Duggan a champion batter? No, he is not. So that's going to be a no runs result of 5 dot to end the first inning here at Fenway, with the score of 0-0 as we head to the bottom half of the first. And Rafael Devers will lead things off for the 2022 Red Sox here in game 2 of this series, leading with his team leading 1-0 in this series. 366. Is Shocker a workman pitcher? No, he is not. Is Devers a utility batter? No, he is not. That is going to be an RBI question mark result. However, according to the rules for History Maker Baseball Express, if the black die is a 6 and the decider die lands on dot, Rafael Devers is the current batter, which in this case is Rafael Devers, is going to get 2 RBIs, and he is going to put his team in the lead by a score of 2-0. And whenever 2 RBIs come up as a result of the RBI question mark result, I always ask, does Rafael Devers get both RBIs in the same appearance, or is it spread out through multiple appearances? Dot, it's the same. Blank, it's spread out. And it'll be the same, and it looks like we'll read the blue die of a 6, and it looks like Rafael Devers hits a 2-run home run to put the 2022 Red Sox in front, and some major run support for Nathan Eovaldi as we head to the top half of the second here at Fenway, with the score of 2022 Red Sox 2 and the 1927 Yankees 0. So here is Pat Collins to lead things off here in the top half of the second inning. 246. Is Eovaldi a star pitcher? No, he is not. Is Pat Collins a champion batter? No, he is not. It's going to be a no runs result, however, with the possibility of a solo home run Pat Collins has the semi-slugger quality. However, the black die is not a 6, so it's going to be a no-runs result of 4 blank to end the top half of the second here at Fenway, with your score still 2-0 in favor of the 2022 Boston Red Sox. And here is JD Martinez to lead off the bottom half of the second here at Fenway. "4-4-6. Is Shocker a star pitcher? You bet he is. That is going to be a 4 dot to end the second inning altogether. And that's going to end the second inning altogether with a 4 dot off of the no runs result. Excuse me, 4 dot, I should say. Yes, 4 dot. Keeping the score right where it's at of 2-0 heading into the third here at Fenway. "1-1-6. Is Eovaldi a struggler pitcher? No, he is not. Is Pascal a utility batter? No, he is not. It's going to be an RBI question mark result. However, the decider die says no RBI for Ben Pascal, and the 1927 Yankees will go by the wayside with a 1 dot off of a no runs result to end the top half of the third. And we head to the bottom half with Xander Bogaerts, who tied the game at 5 in the last game with a 3-run home run. And let's see if he has another home run in him to put the 2022 Red Sox even further into the lead. 2-2-3. Is Shocker an ace pitcher? No, he is not. Is Bogaerts a utility batter? No, he is not. It's going to be an RBI question mark result. However, the decider die says no RBI for Xander Bogaerts, and the score remains 2-0 with a 3 blank, no runs result to end the third inning here at Fenway. And your score remains 2-0 in favor of the 2022 Boston Red Sox. "1-3-3. Is Eovaldi an ace pitcher? No, he is not. Is Earl Combs a sad sack batter? No, he is not. That's going to be an RBI question mark result. And yes, the decider die manages to behave somehow, finally, as the 1927 Yankees do get on the board here in the top half of the fourth, as I forgot to switch the progress bar on the innings on the scoreboard. It is 2-1 still in favor of the 2022 Red Sox. And let's see what the RBI result is off of my RBI narrative homebrew chart. It'll be a hit, and a simple one would be the blue die of 1. That is going to be hit high, hit far, and gone for Earl Combs, deep out to the monsters. Excuse me, out towards the pesky pole, 302 feet down the line. It's hooking, and it's gone. The umpires signal a home run. It just wraps around the pole for a home run, and the score remains 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the fourth with Alex Verdugo to lead things off here in the bottom half of the inning. Two, three, five. Star pitcher. Yes, Shocker is a star pitcher. That's going to be a 3 blank. And that's going to end it for the 4th inning. Or excuse me, that's going to do it for the 4th inning here at the stadium with the score of 2-1, still in favor of the 2022 Red Sox. Koenig will lead things off here with a 2-2-5. And it will be an ace check for Evaldi, and he is not. Is Mark Koenig a hero batter? No, he is not. Excuse me, he is a semi-hero. The decided ice says he is a hero. So that's going to be a min-on base result with a base running adjustment. And Mark Koenig is a semi-stoic runner. And he is stoic. So this black die 5 here will be reduced to a black die 4. And we will put the runners at the corners with Mark Koenig getting to go to the multiple runners on base with a red die 2. And again, you could use any die that you want, with a walk and a stolen base in one appearance and a single in the other appearance. Here's Babe Ruth to roll off of the men on base chart. Reading the black and blue dice is such of a 12. Slugger hits home run, and Babe Ruth is a slugger, so that is going to be hit high, hit far, and hit out of here. He blasts one out to the bullpens in deep right center field for a 3-run home run, and the 1927 Yankees take a 4-2 lead here in the top half of the 5th inning, as Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, will now bat off of the men on base chart. Keep it, it's a blank, sorry. 45. Fresh pitcher gets the ground out. Evaldi is semi-fresh. However, the decider die says he is not. So that is going to be a single, and that's going to cut it for Evaldi right then and there, as the 1927 Yankees now lead this game by a score of 4-2 in favor of the 1927 Yankees as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. And those of you are wondering why I just said cut it on Nathan Evaldi. It read on the chart here, single and in parentheses, go to the bullpen, then end of inning. Otherwise, there was an option to lead the starter in and roll again. So I told myself, you know what, that's going to be it for Nathan Evaldi, as he pitched 5 innings. He gives up another hit, and then that's going to do it. So we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Your score is still 4-2 in favor of the 1927 Yanks. And Trevor Story will lead it off for the 2022 Red Sox. Looking to mount a comeback right here, right now. 1-4-5. Is Shocker an ace or dynamic pitcher? No, he is not. Is Trevor Story a sack batter? No, he is not. So that's going to be a min on base result. -1 for black die if flash. It looks like, Urban Shocker does not have flash. So Trevor Story is going to get on base via a min on base 1 result of a 1-4. That's going to be a drop third strike. And we will now look at the catcher, Pat Collins, who has a, show you guys here. So he has a fielding rating of blank, And it's going to end up being a roll of the decider die, and let's see if that was used. No. So the decider die was 1, 4, 5. No. So yeah, the decider die was not used. So it'll be a throw is late, batter safe at first, via a strikeout and a pass ball. So we will give Shocker the strikeout, and Trevor Story will be on base via a strikeout and a pass ball. And that's going to bring up Franchi Cordero to hit off the men on base chart for the Red Sox. Reading the black and blue dice is such of a 14. Scrapper hits single. Unfortunately for Cordero, he is not a scrapper. So that is going to be a double. And the Red Sox creep a little bit closer. It is 4-3, still in favor of the 1927 Yankees. But that can all change right here, right now, as Christian Vasquez steps up to the plate. And let's see if that bullpen is active while the pitching coach heads out to the mound, along with the entire infield, to talk things over about what they should do with Christian Vasquez. So let's determine if the pen is active for the 1927 Yanks. They are not. So they're putting faith in Urban Shocker to get them out of this fifth inning here. And let's see if Christian Vasquez has anything, has some magic in him after game 1 in this series. 25. Iron fielder commits the error. Bob Musial is not an iron fielder, so that is going to be a ground out to keep the score right where it's at of 4-3. It's a one-run game in game 2 of this series between the 1927 Yanks and the 2022 Boston Red Sox here in game 2 of this best of 5 game set. And it looks like before we head to the top half of the 6th, Nathan Eovaldi is done for the day, and we will take a quick timeout as the Red Sox will make a pitching change. And it looks like it'll be Hirokazu Sawamura will be the new pitcher out of the bullpen for the 2022 Red Sox, as he will be the bullpen hero for this appearance, as Tony Lazzeri will lead things off on the main chart against Sawamura with a 1-2-2. Is Sawamura a struggler pitcher? No, he is not. Is Tony Lazzeri is Tony Lazzeri a champion batter? He is a semi-champion. However, the decider die says he is not. So that's going to be a no-runs result of 2 to end the 6th inning altogether, and the score remains 4-3 in favor of the 1927 Yankees as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. And before we do so, let's see if that pen is still active for the Yanks. They are. And Shocker is going to remain in this ball game, as he will be facing JBJ, as this will be his last inning of work either way. With a 1-2-4. Shocker an ace? Nope. JBJ a champion batter? Nope. That's going to be a no-runs result of 2 blank, and that's going to do it for the bottom half of the 6th. And Your score remains 4-3 as we head to the 7th inning here at Fenway, here in Game 2 of the series, with the series, with Boston leading the series by 1-0. And Joe Duggan will be the next batter up to face Sawamura. 1-2-5. Is Sawamura not fresh? Again, since Sawamura is the bullpen hero, he retains freshness for the remainder of the game. So we are going to skip that question and move on to, is Joe Duggan a champion batter? No, he is not. That's going to be a no runs result of 1 dot to take us to the stretch here at Fenway with the score 4-3, still in favor of the 1927 Yankees. And while these fine folks here at Fenway sing a good rendition of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," the 1927 Yankees are going to make a pitching change as we will take a timeout. Shockey will be the new pitcher to come out of the bullpen for the 1927 Yankees, and we will have him to face Enrique Hernandez, or Kike Hernandez, as his nickname is, in his Dodger days. And we have a triple fours. So that is going to be an umpire check. And since the umpires wear blue, we'll roll the blue die to see what happens. It's a 6. So do we have a questionable home umpire? Home plate umpire is questionable. The decider die, and the way that I work this out is by a rotisserie style. So I look at the decider die, and if it's dot, he has the quality. If it's blank, he doesn't. So in this case, he doesn't. That is going to be a no runs result of 4 dot to end the 7th inning altogether, and your score remains 4-3 in favor of the 1927 Yankees. And we head to the 8th, and Pat Collins will lead things off against Hirokazu Sawamura with a 2-3-6. Struggler or gilded pitcher for Sawamura? No. Is Collins a sad sack batter? No. So that's going to be an RBI result. And you might want to look away, Red Sox fans, as the black die is 6, and Pat Collins is going to bring home 2 runs. And let's determine if those 2 RBIs happened in the same at bat. They do. And they do. So it will be, off of my RBI narrative charts, we'll read the black die as 6 for a home run for Pat Collins. Again, whatever makes sense in that time or in that situation. And your score now is 6-3 as we head to the bottom half of the 8th. And Rafael Devers will lead things off to hopefully mount the comeback that the Red Sox are looking for. They did it last game. Let's see if they can do it again here in Game 2. 1-2-6. Is Shockey a struggler or gilded pitcher? No, he is not. Is Devers a hero batter? Yes, he is. And unfortunately, it's going to be a men on base result with a base running adjustment symbol. Rafael Devers is semi-stoic. The decider die says he is stoic. It's going to end up being a 6 dot no runs result to end the 8th inning altogether. Oh man, that is not what you want as we close out Game 2 of this best of 5 game set, as the 1927 Yankees look to tie the series up heading back to the Bronx for Game 3 later on today. Holy. Ben Pascal will lead things off here in the top half of the ninth against Hirokazu Sawamura here in the top half of the ninth. 2-4-6. Is Sawamura a star pitcher? He is a semi-star. However, the decider die says he is not. So that is going to go to a champion batter check. Pascal is a semi-champion. The decider die says he is not a champion. So that is going to be a no runs result with a chance for a solo home run. Ben Pascal has the semi-slugger quality. However, the black die is not a 6. So it'll be a no runs result of 2 dot to end the ninth, the top half of the ninth for the 1927 Yankees, and the Red Sox look to try to mount a comeback here to either tie or win the game here in Game 2. As J.D. Martinez looks to be that guy to do so. 1-2-6. Is Shockey struggler or gilded? No. Is J.D. Martinez a hero batter? No. Oh, and that's going to do it, folks, as it's a no-runs result with a possibility for a solo home run. Unfortunately, the black die is not a 6, and it will be a no-runs result of 1 blank to end Game 2, and the 1927 Yankees tie up this series at 1 game apiece, going back to the Bronx for Game 3 later on today. Oh man, that is rough. The 2 runs given up in the 8th inning really what did them there. That's what really costed the Red Sox to have any chance to come back in this game. Man, oh man. So once again, your final score as the 1927 Yankees tied the series up. Your winner will be Urban Shocker, and the loss is going to go to Nathan Eovaldi. And your final score here in Game 2 as the 1927 Yankees tie the series up at 1 game apiece with a final score of 6-3.